Ahoy! What's up? This is Ricky from Team Project Attraction, here to give you key insights into what exactly causes attraction between men and women, and how you can use it in the dating field to get massive fucking, love that word, results. So today we're going to talk about, because most likely if you are watching this video or just a guy in general, you're going to deal or battle the issue of loneliness. And a lot of guys, why do they want a girlfriend? Why do they want to sleep with lots of girls? Because they're lonely, because they're afraid to be by themselves. So one minor tweak you can do right now to stop you from being lonely and help you become more high caliber and get those awesome results in the dating field, get those hot women calling your phone, texting you, where are you? Baby, I miss you. Is to switch from thinking about loneliness, of being, oh, I'm by myself, I'm so lonely. Stop using the word loneliness and start using the word solitude. Now, why is this so powerful? Well, because when you think of the word loneliness, there's all these negative connections you have with that word. You're like, oh, I'm going to be so lonely. And what does your mind think about when you think of loneliness? Our minds tend to be these big drama queens, right? They're like, oh, loneliness, I'm so lonely. And they're just like these Shakespearean actors, right? And they convince us that like this is this most painful, death-defying thing that we want to run away from as fast as possible, right? Another thing too is our minds tend to be these great fortune tellers, right? They're like, oh, I'm lonely, I'm going to be this way forever. I just know it. Right? They're like, I don't even need a crystal ball. I just know I'm going to be lonely forever. When that's not true. That's not true at all. So instead, I want you to start thinking about solitude. Now, what is solitude? Well, in a lot of studies that I've done of what makes great men, or what men did in tribes back in the day, is they would go out and be by themselves and learn to be by themselves. And why would they do this? Why would this be important for a man to do in his growth into a high caliber man? Well, it helped him get to know himself. It helped him learn self-reliance, self-trust. There's this great scene in one of my favorite shows, Vikings, which you should check out on the History Channel. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, but a little bit more historical, I guess. There's the stepson of the main character, right? And his wife remarried this other mayor of a town. And, they're the head of all the Vikings within that tribe. And the stepdad wants to appease the stepson, who's now about 18 years old. And so he's like, what can I get from you? Like, what can I give? Like, what things, what materialistic possessions can I give you? What can I do to appease you and make you like me more? And the son thinks about it for a bit. And he's like, you know what? I would like your permission to go out into the wilderness. Go out where it's snowing, there's no one exists except for bears, and go be by myself. And the stepdad's kind of like drawn back. He's like, why? And he's like, the son thinks about it for a minute. He's like, to grow stronger, to know myself. And of course, his mom, who's like this badass chick, just smiles and is like, that's my boy. And that's so powerful, because when you learn to be self-reliant, to survive, to take that time when you are alone to work on yourself, when you come back to society, when you come back to the dating field, when you come back to going out to bars, clubs, and night game or whatever, you're a lot stronger. You're more of a badass. You're more what you're made of. So when you go up to a girl, you're confident. You build confidence. So the next time you feel like you're lonely, or maybe your friends don't call you back, or maybe the girl you're supposed to go on a date with flakes on you, and you have no plans and you're fucked and you can't really go out and socialize with anyone and work on your social skills, I want you to work on your solitude. Work on amusing yourself being by yourself, right? Like, if you can't date yourself, why would a girl date you, right? So work on that. Work on doing things that make you laugh. Work on reading books. Work on your meditation. Work on working out. Work on your social skills in front of the mirror. Use those times, those opportunities when you are by yourself as times for growth and really getting to know yourself. And it sounds weird at the beginning. I know this. You're like, dude, this is fucking weird. Be by myself, blah, blah, blah. Again, that's a losing mindset. Use these opportunities to optimize yourself into a better, more badass motherfucker. All right? I'll see you next time. Peace.
This little piggy got a house made of bricks. Hand over hand over hand over fist. This little piggy got a house made of bricks. Up and pump, bitch, you ain't blowing down shit. This little